can see, they're practicing pretty hard, preparing to blow us away in this year's school concert in October. Okay, Mrs. Hodges, we've been practicing our concert. Can you give us a little sneak peek about what it's about?
I can tell you there will be singing, there will be dancing, and there will be costumes. That's as much as I'm prepared to tell you at the moment.
Thank you.
Today we're going to have a special segment in this episode of Carrumpods. We're going to have an interview with a big man that runs the school. I'm here with Mr. Langford. We're going to be asking him a couple of questions. So, Mr. Langford, what's your favourite colour?
Blue.
Okay, thank you. So when did you first decide to be a principal?
Well, good question. I don't know that you decide to become a principal. What I did was I became a classroom teacher, and I worked at many schools as a classroom teacher, and as time came there were opportunities to step up into roles as in assistant principals like Mrs. Carmichael, and now into the principal job. And when Carrum Primary School came up, how could I go past Carrum Primary School? Have to be the best school in Victoria, wouldn't it, Zeb?
Yeah, definitely.
And so when that opportunity came up, I applied and I was fortunate to get the job.
Yeah, very fortunate. So what's your favourite goat out of Brad and Miss Scotty?
Oh, that's a very good question. I'd have to go with Miss Goatee. The only reason is Brad can sometimes want to be the boss, and there should only be one boss in a school, and that should be the principal.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Mr. Langford.
Thank you very much.
So today, as you can see, I'm being a bit of an insider at lunch, but there's hundreds of little kids out there that are outsiders. So let's go on to yard words.
Pasta is my favourite food. What's your favourite food?
My favourite food has to be pasta as well. I know, I just love the pasta.
Give us a clap.
What's your favourite food?
Biscotti. Biscotti. Ice cream.
What's your favourite food?
Fish and chips.
Brilliant choice. I personally think the salt really complements the texture of the fish. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Okay, so here I have a couple of health fanatics. Guys, what are your favourite foods?
Ice cream. Cake.
What's your favourite food?
Spring rolls.
What's your favourite food?
Salads.
Nice.
What's your favourite food?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Thank you. So, today we are in the wonderful Carrum Primary School kitchen. We've got some sinks, some food, and some knives. So, as you can see, the groups are just starting to organise. They've all been given their recipes and they're sorting out their ingredients. What are you and your group making here today?
Chicken noodle soup.
So what have we got in this soup? We got some chicken, some noodles, obviously, bit of garlic, onion, chili, yeah, bit of spice, some lemons, salt and pepper, capsicum. So here we have a group that's not actually cooking. They're doing little jobs around the kitchen to help out. So, guys, what are you doing at the moment? What are your chores today?
Well, today we've got quite a few. We've just finished putting the recycling in the bins, and at the moment we're just sorting out the chopping boards, making them look nice and neat.
So, and you would rotate through this job between cooking different things as well, wouldn't you?
Some people, they cook, some on the bench and do the jobs like we do, and some of the journos who write about the day we're having at the kitchen.
And we'll get to them in a second. You're in the journos group for cooking today. Do you want to tell us a bit about what you do?
So we sort of separated our group in two. So one are doing the newsletter sort of thing, and then the other half are doing the photos and the interviews.
Okay, very cool. So if you just look up here, they're the previous things that the journos have done. Like we've got some interviews and newsletters and that sort of thing. So I'm starting to put the plates out here. We're getting closer to eating time, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
So now we are starting to dig into our food. Everyone's getting into it. We got our flatbread, we got some chicken noodle soup and some different curries. So it's looking good now. I'd love to get a lot of screen time for this, but I gotta eat. So let's go.
Okay, so it's come to the end of the kitchen class. Now this is the time where all the students will do their dishes. They'll scrape their plates into the compost for the chickens. And, yep, we all work together to finish